Hello my lovely Sagittarius, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do a weekly reading for you for June 8th through to the 14th. So this is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. So that means the messages are not going to resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. So I'm using the Tarot Grand Luxe deck for your weekly card, and I'm also reading the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the week for you. And your weekly card is being clarified by an Archangel Power Tarot card. And as usual, I am wrapping up the reading with an Animal Speak rune. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's see what energy we have for you for this week. So you have the King of Wands, nice. So this is you showing up in your own reading, Sagittarius, because Wands is fire sign and you're a fire sign. And it's being clarified by perspective, which is very similar energy to the Hanging Man. And then we have the Three of Wands as your overall energy for the week. And your Animal Speak rune is the Bear, which is all about your inner voice and listening to your inner voice. Okay, so Sagittarius. So your overall energy for the week is that Three of Wands energy. So this is a card that's about waiting. It's also, it represents that, so this would be you here standing on the edge of the water here. These wands represent all the effort and work and hard work and things that you've put into motion. You've focused some energy into the choices that you've made, the risks that you've taken, the effort you've made, and now you're standing here waiting. So you've put those plans into motion, you set your ships out to sail, and now you're standing here waiting, hoping that the results are going to be worthwhile. But you can also see that in the distance, you see one of the ships coming back. So even though you are waiting, you're beginning to see some of the results of your efforts and your hard work and the plans that you've made. So you're beginning to see some results coming in. And this can translate to any area of your life because it is a general reading, so it will be different for each of you. So this could be in your relationship, home life, family sector, it could be in your health and wellness, or it could even be in your money, career, finance, abundance. So it can be in any area depending on you. But that's the overall energy that you have for the week. So you've been working hard towards something and you're beginning to see some efforts or some results coming in. But you also have the King of Wands here as your weekly card. And kings and queens, they represent, they're masters of the energy of their suit. And Wands energy, this is your energy, Sag. So this represents you here. You are a king or a queen of the fire sign of Wands. So fire represents creativity, inspiration, passion. It's that urge to create. And the king, because he's a master of that energy, this is someone who taps into that creative energy, that inspired creativity in order to produce opportunities, produce abundance, and to get the things that he wants in his life. He's a very bold leader. He's very charismatic, charming. He's powerful. He's courageous. He possesses and masters that fiery energy and has a lot of drive and ambition. And this is you this week, Sagittarius. You have a lot of drive and ambition and fire, and you're creative and you're charming and you are charismatic towards, like, other people you might find are drawn to you this week because this is the energy that you're exuding as you're doing these, putting your plans in motion. Then you also have this being clarified by perspective. So if you're finding, and this could be partly related to this waiting too with this Three of Wands, that you could be tapping into this side of yourself in order to speed up the results coming in, because perspective is indicating there's a better way, and it's making you pause and reflect. In order to gain insights, you're tapping into your intuition. You're doing things a bit differently than you were doing them. And perhaps that's that King of Wands energy. Perhaps these plans that you laid were much more logical and using thought logic and reason in order to strategize, but now instead you're tapping into that creative energy, that fire, that passion, that drive, and you're using that and your natural charm and charisma in order to get things in motion. And then you have the bear here. And the bear represents, as I said earlier, it's your inner voice, listening to that inner voice, because the bear is the symbol of subconscious or of the subconscious, and the need to listen to that inner voice and into your own rhythms. So I really feel like that's what you're doing this week, Sagittarius, because again, this is you coming out in your own reading. These are your natural traits. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that represents Sagittarius energy. This is you using your energy in a very positive way in order to accomplish things. And so when you have the bear here, it's about you listening to your own inner rhythms and not doing things in the time and in the manner that others do them, because that's not going to work for you. This is about you trusting your own rhythms and following your own inner guidance. And like I said, like this is your energy here coming up. So I'm really feeling like in order for you to get things moving a little bit faster, get that ball rolling a little bit faster, you're tapping into your own natural strengths here this week, Sagittarius, because you've gained a new perspective on this situation, whatever this Three of Wands represents for you. So Sagittarius, this concludes your reading for the week of June 8th through to the 14th. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Have a fabulous week, Sag.